Hey, my name is Marco. I'm a former pro opera singer turned voice actor. Today we're going to be listening to Ori and the Blind Forest, Light of Nibel. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Let's just dive right in. I don't know much about this game. It's so expansive, and it feels like you're looking out at a valley of forest of trees. And I know a little bit about Ori. I only played a few minutes of it, but I remember just there's so much light and brightness and all these different colors, and you just see this vast forest landscape, and you imagine being a young child, or it's reflecting on a family dynamic, a family relationship. I sense the possibility of watching the montage of someone growing up and reflecting on their life. Stunning. If I'm thinking about the character of Ori, this is about them stepping into themselves. It's about growing up. In the piano, you hear this sort of innocence that's playing in the background, and then we have that shift, and we launch into this very, very, very passionate part that we just stopped at. And there's just this overwhelming feeling of reflection and pride and it's all about adventure. There's no fear here. This is the beauty of life. This is the thrill of finding oneself and becoming who you are, and the journey of existence, I love that. It's just... There's always these quiet, reflective, contemplative spots where we really slow down and we think about what's come before. We think about our life. We think about life's journey. We think about everything, We think about where we've come and where we're going. And we need a break from intensity. And I think that we really hear this sort of shift. It's always very introspective when we hear this. This makes me feel like we're looking at a picture of a loved one or reflecting on someone we love, and we just have this moment of just stillness. Oh, that is beautiful. This was a fantastic Patreon request. What's cool about this piece is that we start at a very, very high, fast clip. We start very intense. Then we build even more, and actually the central focal point and the climax of the piece happens near the beginning, which usually we expect it to happen near the center like you would any story. There's that up, and then there's the natural down. And actually what I thought would happen here is that we would go ABA, but instead we went ABC. We start up high, then we have this contemplative section, and then actually we just slowly settle. And then we settle into whatever comes next. You know, you've got the buildup in the beginning, which we really feel like we're on our way, we're marching on, we're leaving home, we're going to a new city, we're entering into a new chapter of our lives. And then the middle is like looking back, maybe, or as you're pulling away from the driveway, you look back at your parents and you say, I love you. And there's this moment of contemplation. Or it's like a stopping and reflecting, sitting on a tree branch or on a log and thinking about where you've come from. And then that end section there, it's really about like, okay, what does my life look like now? It's very soft, and yeah, it's crazy to go shunk shunk and then down. We go up and then we go all the way down and we settle. I mean, it's beautiful. That's really, really nice. As always, thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.